like to welcome all the press members and also sponsors and contributors to our press conference with regards to the upcoming Dave Evans concert that will be held on March 18. It was about 3 years ago when Dave Evans first visited the island of Aruba, and together with a Rock and Rock bar, they organized Dave Evans' first event on the island that took place at Heart Cafe. It was a very successful event, and more important, Dave Evans was really fond of the island that he always had a desire to come back. 3 years later, in the meantime, having contact with Dave Evans over the course of years, we decided to bring him back for the second time. This time it will be held at in the backyard of Patio 15, and he will be enforced by a local supergroup called Rock and Rock Bastard.
Hi, this is Dave Evans, the original singer for AC/DC and King of All the Badasses. It's my second time here in Aruba, and I'll be looking forward to returning to this wonderful island and the wonderful people who live here. So it's great to be back, and it's going to rock. National Flag Day, National Day. It's a very special day. It's not just another show, and that's made it all the more exciting for me too. So great. This is also a very special occasion, and actually a world event as well, to do a video for a song that I actually released last year called Who's Gonna Rock Me? And we're going to be filming around the island of Aruba to do a film clip for that particular song. But even more importantly, I'm here to, I've actually just finished recording the vocals for a new song. It's a song that I actually performed with AC/DC all those years ago. It's an Elvis Presley song, and we performed it at the famous Sydney Opera House. It was packed outside. It was an amazing event, and after the show, the journalist that wrote about us, we were a new band at the time, we just released a new single called Can I Sit Next to You Girl, that was going up the charts. But one of the songs that they singled out when they wrote about us was a song called Heartbreak Hotel, and that's an Elvis Presley cover. And we were in the middle of recording our first album when I was with AC/DC, when I split from the band, but we had talked about actually recording our heavy version. It's a very heavy version of Heartbreak Hotel and putting it on our first album. But after my split, Bon Scott joined the band and he never ever did the song. So it was sort of lost to posterity really, but it was very, very popular with the fans at the time. So this time here, I've only just come from the recording studio. I've just recorded the vocals for Heartbreak Hotel, the way I sang it with AC/DC all those years ago. The music has already been recorded in Denmark and produced. The song's being produced by the world famous Flemming Rasmussen, who produced Rainbow and Metallica, and won a Grammy Award actually for one of the songs that he produced for Metallica, and he's got many other great acts that he's produced. So I'm very excited. I've already recorded one song that he's produced, not released yet, but he's also producing Heartbreak Hotel. But I actually performed all those years ago with AC/DC, so I'm resurrecting the song as we did it, as we performed it all those years ago. So thank you Aruba, and thank you Rock and Rock for making this possible for me to come back to Aruba, not only just to do the show and have a fantastic time with the people here, but to create history, to create rock and roll history, world rock and roll history, right here in Aruba. So.